Hey guys, just want to tell you a little bit review about my new earpods. These are the ones that I bought. I did an unboxing a little earlier. Um, this is the RealMe TechLife T100. I've never had earpods before. I normally always use wired. I even use it for my work because of conference calls and trainings that I conduct. But this one is my first earbuds and I do love it. Didn't want to spend too much money on this. This was around 1,499, 1,500 rupees on Amazon India, and I really like them. This is basically what it is, and I love the sound quality. There's a little bit of noise cancellation as well, and I like the the feel of it when it's in my ear. That's an odd thing to say, but the reason is because I always, I kind of always, not I'm not a big fan of earphones to be honest. I only use it because I have to. But when I'm listening to music in my home, I don't really use earphones anymore. When I was younger, I did use a Walkman, and I used to even travel a little bit, so I used to wear my Walkman and listen to music all the way around. So now everything's on Spotify and Amazon Music. At least for me, it is. I have both on my phone, both the apps, and of course I have a lot of stuff on MP3. My preferred methods of listening to music is on these four options. So let's see, Amazon Prime. And of course, you're not going to be able to hear the music, but I just want to give you some of my input on this particular one. I think it is in China, India only, maybe only in the Asia. This particular brand, I don't know. I haven't really checked it out. So I'm going to play one of my favorite songs. Let's go with. I'm going to go with. There's a song called. Called Bad Girlfriend from Theory of a Dead Man. Let's play that. And it automatically sets the volume a little lower. Nice. Now it's at the highest volume. I keep it around 80%. I guess that's more than enough for me. So, all right. So setting it up was actually a breeze. The volume is the quality is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's probably the best. There are probably ones better than this. Even Realme has got more expensive ones, and I was tempted, but I didn't want to spend that much money on it since. I thought let me just try this out for a while, and then see if I, later on, much later on, because I'm pretty happy with these. If I do want to get an expensive set, I might get it. But this seems to be so much, really, it does the job very well. It looks nice. I didn't want the white ones because India, we tend to get a lot of dust in, especially my part of the the network, my part of the city, especially where I live, because there's some workshops around and all that. So I don't know. I actually feel like it's well worth it. 1,500. It's not a big deal to spend that much money for most of us for an item like this. There are a few other brands I could have tried, but I think Realme is pretty much very reliable at the moment. There was a Boat that I could have tried, and another one called Bolt. Bose was, of course, really expensive, and I have no way I'm going to spend money on that much money on things when I can have easily something that's lot cheaper and does the job equally as good. I was thinking of OnePlus, but I didn't go for that at the end. There's of course Apple stuff, but I mean, I don't really go for Apple items. I don't want to sell an arm, a leg, and a lung and a kidney just to get a damn phone. I'm really happy with the phone like this. It's got all the flagship qualities. The one that I'm using, the iQOO. So I don't really want to spend too much money. And this is also, this phone basically is really expensive at 50,000 rupees. The OnePlus 10T was also another one that looked, both are around the same price range. Of course, with exchange and some other offers, I did get it down to a 30,000, which is great. But at the same time, still bugs me that I have spent so much money on this stuff. Like, when in the Western countries, you guys don't have to do it. And somebody who's getting similar salary to mine in a Western country can easily get an iPhone without thinking too much about it. You can even buy it outright. I don't know why you guys don't do that. Say in the US and Canada, where I have friends, and I can see some of their plans and stuff, and I know what they make, so I know it, like they're in this particular range of salary, so they can easily buy it out. You can buy the latest Samsung Galaxy S22. You can buy the iPhone 13 or the iPhone 14, which looks ridiculous. Some of the features, I just saw the review of it. Review of their launch basically, and they are manipulating you people who are fanboys of Apple. They are making a lot of money out of you. So anyway, in consensus, do not go for brands like Apple. Go for brands like RealMe. Go for brands like OnePlus and iQOO. I was actually planning on, when I took the couple of years ago, 2016, when I bought my, was it 2016 or 2017, when I bought my OnePlus 5T, I was really thinking of making that my brand, but then their prices went up, and now I think their quality is going down a little bit, so moved on to iQOO, and I think the iQOO is pretty good. I might choose them as my brand loyal thing, but of course there are certain things that they don't have, so like this, for example. So RealMe was another option that I have. I did have the RealMe phone just before this one, exchanged that for my current phone, and of course I'm also using Oppo. So yeah, these are Oppo, Vivo, RealMe, Redmi. These are all really good options for you guys to have. My TV is MI, so don't really have to go for Apple. I get the point of integration and all those stuff, since they dip their toes and everything, but seriously, at that price point, no way, Jose. So little rant from me on prices. I've said this before, I used to with the S21, with the S20 before, and the Apple 11 and 10. I know, sorry, no, yeah, was it 11? I don't know. I know there was an Apple 10. A guy at the office has actually bought that. So price wise, he did get a good offer for one he had already bought. So price wise, no way, Jose. I'm not going to shell out that much money for those kind of things. I wish I was making a lot more money than I could. Double my salary. I might actually put some money. Nah, no, not really. Anyway, that's it basically. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about, after using this for 4 days now. No, not even 4 days, 3 days. But yeah, this is the 4th day. So I'm actually kind of happy with it. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good night.